Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where we rejoin Emperor Swegn, who last time out increased the power of his brain. I mean, he was already pretty smart, was Emperor Swegn, but now he's on genius levels. He's got a learning of 38, which is pretty fantastic. He's now also a scholar, he's got the scholar trait there, which means that development across the entire of the Empire of Cupboard is going up by an extra 15%, which is also amazing. But perhaps the most important thing that happened last time out was not Sweyn's mighty mega brain. I mean, that was very impressive, Swegn. I'm not taking anything away from you. You know, I'm very, very happy that you're now super duper very brainy indeed. But I think the most important thing that happened is that we finally have ourselves a son. There he is, Prince Teapot of Cupboard, which means that yes, Swegn and Verkislava must have got together round the table and they wrote a very, very good letter to the store. And it must have been a pretty spectacular letter, to be honest, because when we go and look at Teapot, look at this. He's got one each of the physical trait groups, which is completely brilliant indeed. So if we do get to play as Teapot, and yeah, we're going to have to really look after him. We're going to have to proper wrap him up in cotton wool. Don't let anything bad happen to this wonderful, wonderful character here. Because if we do get to play as Teapot, it means that we can then strengthen the bloodline. That means the Cupboard dynasty will get strong blood forevermore. That's just an effect that will happen to everybody who is part of the Cupboard dynasty from that point forward, which is just amazing. And it's really good as well. It's a really, really, really wonderful thing to have. So yes, if we can do that, if we can actually play as you, keep you alive long enough and get this done, that is going to be completely brilliant. Oh, and we took Shetland last time too, didn't we? Yay, sheep. However, let's kick things off with some lovely, exciting administration, shall we? Because there is something that we need to do, and it's long, long overdue. And of course, I am talking about our succession law. Because yeah, our current succession law is high partition. So under high partition, the lion's share of titles will go to your player heir. The rest will be divided between your children. So under this particular succession law, we do lose some stuff if we have multiple eligible children. So, you know, if we've got more than one boy, then we do lose some titles when the succession kind of thing kicks in. However, we could change this. We could switch this round because absolutely ages ago, it seems like now, Emperor Swegn in his mighty mega brain unlocked the secrets of primogeniture. And that says, under primogeniture succession, your oldest child inherits all your titles. It's nice and straightforward. It's very, very easy indeed. And it's a lot more stable. It just, you know, means that everything is a little bit more a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure. I think we need to do this. I think we need to get this sorted. Now, right now, it doesn't bother us because we only have the one son. We've only got Prince Teapot. So if something were to happen to Swegn right now, I don't know, let's say he was crushed to death under the weight of his mighty hat or something, then yeah, all the titles would just go to Prince Teapot because he's the only son and we've got a male preference. So yeah, that kind of works fine. But if we had multiple sons, then yeah, all these titles would get split up and it would get messy and horrible and all that sort of stuff. So I think we need to change this. However, I do think we also need to do something else first. Yes, we also do not have high crown authority. So this is going to cost us a bit of prestige. I don't think how much. 500. Not much at all. So we need to pass high crown authority. So our direct vassals lose a little bit of opinion of us, which is okay because I think we're pretty popular with them. I think they like us quite a bit anyway. We then get 10% levies off them extra. We get 10% extra tax off them, which is quite nice. And yeah, there's all these other laws as well. I mean, we're not too bothered, I suppose. They can't wage war against each other. Vassals can't wage war against other vassals unless they have a hook on us or they do something with their contract. I mean, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. That means things are a little bit more stable around the empire as well. So I think, let's do this. Let us pass high crown authority. So 500 prestige. So we'll do that, please. So that's annoyed our vassals a tiny little bit, but that's all fine. And now let's change this. So primogeniture are all of our people on board. All the powerful vassals, they seem to like us. You not quite so much. You're a little bit on the edge there. You're a little bit close saying no, but it's fine. +4 for opinion. It's okay. You're giving us a thumbs up. So yeah, let's change this over. And there we go. Pass the law, primogeniture. So yeah, the player heir likes us a lot, and any other children who are not the player heir actually kind of get a bit cross with us. But do you know what? Never mind. They'll just have to live with it. And past that law, we now have primogeniture. And there we go. Now we can see the line of succession. So it's Teapot. And if something happens to Teapot, and please game, let nothing happen to Teapot. He's very, very special. But if something were to happen to Teapot, it would go to Caroline, then it would go to Constance, then it would go to our nephew Radwald, and then it would go to our niece Joan. So yeah, so we're kind of, deviating a little bit from our own line there, going over to a kind of another bit of a branch there. But okay, but there we go. That is fine. It is all done. We now have Primogeniture sorted, and also we've got High Crown Authority as well. So there we go. First bit of admin out of the way and done. Okay, so next on the agenda is looking at our Dynasty Legacies, because we've now got 3,000 renown, and this is very good indeed. So it means we can get ourselves some more of these. Now, the initial plan was to go for resilient bloodline. So chance of inheriting bad congenital traits down by 30%. Chance of new bad congenital traits also down 30%. But I'm not entirely sure this is the best thing that we can get. I mean, that is a lot. That is a lot of renown to spend on this. I don't really think we see bad congenital traits really sort of popping up. I don't really think we see those too much. So it seems a bit of a waste of time, particularly when we know that we can do strength and bloodline at some point in the very near future, and then the Cupboard Dynasty gets strong blood. So chance of inheriting good congenital traits up 40%, chance of new good congenital traits plus 400%. So I think maybe this is not where we're going to go. Now, the initial plan was to go through all these and get architected ancestry, because that means that we can pick a trait that we want to become more common. But if we're getting ourselves a plus 400% chance of getting good traits appearing, I'm not entirely sure we need this anymore. I don't think we need this. So yeah, we've now got 3,000 renown points that we can spend on some other bits and bobs. Now, I was kind of unprepared for this, so I need to go and have a little look through and just see what's going to be good and what's going to be terrible. So let's just have a quick look through. There are some interesting ones. I mean, I still do like Mostly Fair. I like the idea of just getting an extra +5 popular opinion around everywhere, just because we're kind of fair and people sort of like that. However, I think what we might do is, I do like the idea of a vibrant court. So courtiers and guest opinion goes up by 10. That's never a bad thing. That means that, courtiers and guests are less likely to want to come and murder us. But also, we get better guests. And now we're an empire. I think we might get better guests appearing that are going to have some very, very good claims for us. I mean, I'm hoping we get people with kingdom level claims. That would be ideal. But yes, if we can get better guests in, that would be quite nice. I like the idea of this. I mean, something I'm not so bothered about. That there, Casus Belli cost minus 20%, that's so sort of, it's all right, but it's not what we want. And that there, Dread game plus 20%, we're not a dreadful dynasty. We're quite nice. So that's going to be pretty pointless as well. I think Vibrant Court is going to be quite good. So we'll get that. So there we go, Vibrant Court unlocked. And now we've got just over 2,000 left. So we could get another 2 of these, or we could get Ordained Rulership, Monthly Piety, plus 10%. Now this could be very, very useful, because there is a goal that Swegn has at the back of his mind, and he's kind of pretty sure that he might not be the one to do it, but yes, maybe his son, maybe Teapot, might be the one to create a religion. Because currently we're all Catholic, and that's fine, and it's worked well, but if we could create ourselves our own religion, and it was created by a character called Teapot, that would be completely brilliant. That would just be amazing. So this gives us 10% extra piety every single month. And I mean, of course, if Teapot is very clever and very brainy like his dad, that means that we might get quite a lot of piety anyway. So this could help. This could help a great deal in making sure that we can found our own religion when the time is right. So I think we might go for Ordained Rulership. Yes, please. Let's have some more piety. And there we go. And now we're down to 32 renown points. But that's kind of what they're for. So we spent them. There we go. We've all become a little bit better. And the final admin task. And I know there's a few of these, and I apologise, but we're running an empire now. There's a lot of paperwork to do when you're running an empire. So the final admin job is to just have a little look around the world and just see if there are any good marriage prospects. And I'm thinking the situation which we had in Poland and in France, where we've been able to marry the son of an heir. So if you try and marry an heir and you go, okay, I'd like a matrilineal marriage, please, to the heir, the sort of response is always resounding no. However, if you try and get a matrilineal marriage sorted to the son of the current heir, who will eventually inherit all of those titles and things, but the son of the current heir, they're fine with that. It's absolutely fine. So yes, of course, we saw it work over in Poland, I believe now. Yeah, there she is, Queen Ethelbert. And yep, she is a queen, which is splendid. There is Boleslaw. He looks a bit cross. He looks a little bit cross, but okay, maybe he'll cheer up or something. And yeah, we did it over in France as well. I don't think that one's actually sort of that one's actually sort of come of age yet. They're not the king, I don't think. So, yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. That'll sort itself out. But let's just go and have a look around just to see if there is any other situations like that where we might be able to get matrilineal marriages on kingdoms or duchies or whatever and just, get ourselves more people married into very important kind of places in order to get us some more renown in the long run. Okay, this is quite interesting. So this girl here, she's 7 years old. She is the current heir to the Kingdom of Castile. I'm not really sure why. So here is King Jacques of Castile. But yeah, if we go over here and look at the actual kingdom title, the line of succession is that Catalina Hakenes, who is that girl there, she is next in line. And yeah, if we go to here, this is the marriage, well, the betrothal screen, because of course she's only 7. And we can pick Elfgar, who is our nephew. He is currently 19. So by the time she comes of age, that's another 9 years. What's that? 27? No, 28. 28. Maths with pens. Brilliant. So he'll be 28 years old. That's absolutely fine. And yeah, we want to do this with him. So you want to say sort of patrilineal marriage to make sure that any children born between them are going to house cupboard, which is wonderful. They're not going to accept, but they're not far off accepting. He is not far off at all. I wonder if we can just give him a little bit of money. Could we possibly send you a gift, my good sir? We send him, that's quite a lot of money. I suppose he is a king, but he gets 107 opinion of us. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I mean, yeah, we've got a pile of money. It's all good. Right, go to here, arrange marriage with Elfgar. Yeah, he's absolutely going for that. Oh, they're related and there's a risk of their children being inbred. Oh, it's probably fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. I mean, they must be very, very distantly related. The relation must be absolutely tenuous. So, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So, chance of children medium. Children of this marriage will be born into house cupboard. And yes, she is due to inherit at some point the Kingdom of Castile. Yes, okay, send that proposal then, please. Hopefully that will work. Oh, this is completely brilliant. So I've been looking around the place, just, checking out certain characters. And this guy here, I mean, tragically he's dead, but he was called Duran, which is just absolutely fantastic. Somebody called Duran. That is brilliant. I mean, I did look around for Rio in the court, but I couldn't find her. I assume she's just out dancing on the sand. Okay, this is also very interesting. So this young lad here, this is Conrad Saltz Brandenburg, and he is the heir to the Kingdom of Frisia. I mean, that is a kingdom. That is an entire kingdom, which will give him a kingdom title, and that's all wonderful. So yes, if we then say, hello, would you like to marry Catherine, Elfwin daughter cupboard? So she's 14, he's 6. So that's okay in terms of age difference. That's not too bad at all. But yeah, they're absolutely happy with going for a matrilineal marriage with that there. And they've got some good traits that the kids might inherit, which is also brilliant. And chance of children medium. And yeah, children of that marriage will be born into house cupboard. So any children born between these two will eventually inherit the Kingdom of Frisia, if he maintains his claim on that. Yeah, okay, again, that seems like a bit of a no-brainer. I mean, I'm quite enjoying finding these little hidden characters around the place. This is wonderful. Are there any more? Oh, wait, this could be very interesting indeed. Okay, if this works out, this could be huge. So this is Prince Iowans, possibly Iowans. I don't know how you say that, but this chappy here with the Nomi hat on. With the Nomi hat. I mean, this guy here is the heir to the Byzantine Empire. I don't really know why he's dressed like a gnome, but maybe that's all that's the fashion over in the Byzantine Empire right now. Everyone wears Nomi hats. It's okay, you do you. So this chappy here, heir to the Byzantine Empire, he did have 2 kids. He had a son and a daughter. Very tragically, his son appears to have died at the age of 3, which is all very sad. So then his daughter will presumably inherit the Byzantine Empire when he dies, if it remains like this. Of course, if they have more children, particularly if they have another son, then it will go to the son. But as it stands right now, this girl here, Eunike Kaukadinos, who's 8 years old, she will at some point, if everything remains the same, become the emperor of the Byzantine Empire. And we can go forth, we can marry her to our nephew Radwald, good name. So he's 27, she's 8. So when she comes of age in 8 years, he's going to be 35. That's fine. Chance of children medium. And children of this marriage will be born into house cupboard. So we could potentially have children in house cupboard who are going to become the emperors of the Byzantine Empire. That's a little bit crazy. If this works out, I will be amazed. And yeah, they've got the genius trait as well, because that must come from him. Oh, this is completely brilliant. And yeah, they're going to accept it. They're absolutely going to accept it. Yes, okay, send that proposal too. This is working out very nicely. However, I think that's it for now. I've had a little look around. I can't find any other similar arrangements whereby, we're going to start getting children who are going to inherit lots of kingdoms or empires or whatever. I suppose there are some. I mean, just looking at this, where's Joan? Because Joan, I think, when we looked on the succession thing, I think Joan she was relatively old. Yeah, she's 34 and she's not married. I do apologise, Joan. This is not good enough. So let's just get you married to somebody with some good stats and skills. Because, you're a genius. I mean, it'd be nice if you could marry that guy. He's completely amazing. He's absolutely wonderful. Look at those stats. And he's a genius. Okay, this is good. That means that we can keep the genius trait in the gene pool over in the Cupboard dynasty. Okay, yeah, and you'll do a matrilineal marriage, I imagine, because, are you unlanded? You are? Oh, no, you're unlanded, but you're from a house. Okay, that's fine. So you're from house there. Okay, that's all good. I mean, we'll do that for you because that means that, we'll get ourselves some children who are geniuses that we might be able to deploy later on in further marriage things or put them into the sort of council or whatever. Okay, we'll go for that. So send that proposal as well. We've sent out an awful lot of marriage proposals recently. Maybe we need to wait for some of them to come in. Okay, no, I can't find any more. I think that's it. I think it's exhausted. So yes, we'll move time on a little bit just to let those kind of acceptances come through because there are quite a few. So okay, right, that's the Byzantine one come through, which I think if that works, that'll be the biggest surprise. You're from the Kingdom of Frisia, okay, and you're the one that, hang on, who are you? Okay, I'm confused as to who you are. Hang on a minute, why are we marrying you? Oh, no, it's Joan and Ketil. Right, you're just responsible for Ketil. He was the guy with the really good stats. Okay, right, that's excellent as well. Were there any more? I can't remember. And you were the Kingdom of Castile. Okay, wonderful. I mean, that was pretty successful. I'm quite happy with how that's all turned out. I mean, we still do have some other people. We still have some other family members that we could do with ensuring marriages to and with and such like. Because, we don't want them to get too old. We don't want them to get too old and, be therefore not able to have kids and, continue the Cupboard dynasty and what have you. So there are a few. Also, in a couple of years, Caroline, our daughter, will actually come of age. So she could get married in a couple of years. We want to make sure that we do something good with her as well. Although, do we want to marry her to somebody with some really good stats? To then make sure that we get more children with good stats and good traits in the Cupboard dynasty gene pool. Let's go for that, shall we? Let's sort this out. Sum of all skills. And then also, let's go to traits. Inheritable traits, please. That is wonderful. You're a nephew. Yeah, let's not do that. You're 55. Hang on. Can we have somebody who's maximum age 25? Can we bring that down a little bit, please? So, she's comely. So she's got one of the physical traits. So, diplomacy up, fertility up, attraction, opinion up. Okay. Then what can we do here? I mean, you're intelligent, which is no bad thing. That's no bad thing. However, you're sadistic. Maybe not you. You are forgiving, arbitrary, and ambitious. You might be okay. You've got some quite good stats. And yes, you're intelligent. So that might work out quite nicely. I mean, it'd be nice if we could get somebody with comely and then we'd, guarantee that would go down to the children. But I don't think that's going to happen by the look of it. I don't think there's anybody with decent stats. Okay, hang on. Up that to 35. Does that give us any more options? Not really. Not overly. This chap here is quite good. He's very good at stewardship. He's lustful, content, and diligent. Okay. He seems quite good. He's not kind of the right culture, and we can always change his religion around. So, okay, how about you? And then matrilineal, he's not bothered. Okay, he's 33 and she's 14. But then, we might get these traits in the children. Let's go for that, shall we? Let's go for that. Or do we wait? Do we keep her and use her as a sort of not a political tool, but do we marry her to somebody a bit later on and just turn her into a queen or something like that? Maybe she can't, we can't do it matrilineally, but she could be a queen for a bit. Because she was going to be, for a long time, she was going to be an empress. And then, of course, Teapot was born and stamped all over those dreams. Maybe we should marry her into a bit of status. Do you know what? It's all fine. No, the marriage is off. Sorry, everybody. We've got a few of our nephews here that aren't married. There's some of our nephews. I don't quite know why they're not married. I mean, 28. You're 28. You're 27. And you're 22. Maybe Christopher, we'll leave you for a bit. Oh, yeah, you've got some good traits as well. You've got some good traits. You two. Oh, you're quite fighty. you're quite fighty. Are you part of our... Yeah, you're our knight. I mean, you would do quite well to do lots of leading of battles and stuff. But yeah, maybe we could get you married to somebody who's quite good. Yeah, how about this lady here? In fact, no, where's the guy with you? Christopher. Maybe we get you married to that lady there. Hang on a minute, go to some of all skills. So, yeah, intelligent and intelligent. She's very good as well. She's very, very good. She's got some good stats. So yeah, that could be quite good. She's wrathful, lusty, and brave. However, this lady here, she seems a bit more your type. Humble, forgiving, and patient. And she's intelligent, you're intelligent. That will get passed down to the kids. So, okay, there we go. Right, that's one done. We'll look at getting the others married as well. I'm sure we can find, people with good traits and what have you. Oh, apparently a war has just happened. It's happened very quietly. I mean, normally you might get a thing pop up saying, hey, there's a war happening. But no, we're the new target of the Munster claim on the Duchy of Ulster. Okay. Why are we the target? Because we're the Emperor. You vassals can do what you like. Okay, who's attacking the Duchy of Munster? Yeah, an actual sort of proper thing has come up here. What on earth is going on? He's got 162 people. We've got just over 34,000. I mean, this is not going to go well for you. Would you like to surrender, my good sir? What's going on here? So this person gets the Duchy of Ulster. Oh, hang on, who are you? Duke Conmore. Who are you? Oh, no, we don't surrender. Oh, no, can we just enforce our demands? No. Okay, yeah, I thought that was trying to make him surrender. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to surrender. I think we might have this. Okay. So, yeah, what's happening here then? So he's trying to get... Where is this chappie? There. He's over in Munster. This is very confusing. Do you know what? We'll just go and sort this out. This is like a little spat. Where's our raising beacon flag thingamajig? Is it down here somewhere? I can't find where our flag might be. Hang on, where's the flag? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. There we go. Right, let's pop this over here. I mean, can we just raise... We could just raise local forces. Can we just raise a local army? I mean, that will do the job. That will absolutely do the job. Have we got some siege people? Yeah, there you go. The siege weapons have already been raised. Okay, you lot, all of you just stop raising because I think that's enough. I don't think we need much more. We don't need many more people. Right, everybody converge just here, please. So everybody sort of pop over into this particular square. I mean, that's thousands of people. Right, merge you all into one, and then go and siege this and see if we can end this very weird, unexpected, slightly bizarre fight. I mean, this is going very, very well. This thing is going to fall apart in seconds. Okay, right, we've took his son hostage, and we're at 95% in the war score already. I mean, I think we could probably just sit and wait. Is that not going to tick up? Is that going to go up? Yeah, because we've got the war target. So okay, we'll just wait for that to tick up then. These guys in the meantime are just going on a little boat trip out into the sea there. Well, you enjoy that. You enjoy your trip out on a boat to wherever it is you're going, because in a few moments we will have won this very bizarre war that you've just waged on us. But there we go. Right, yeah, we'll enforce those demands. So yeah, he's going to lose his claims. He's going to pay us some money, which is quite nice, and we're going to get some prestige. Okay, right, enforce those demands. That was certainly a thing that happened. Okay, this is quite intriguing. So this is Iceland, and it's been ruled for a long time, many years, by the Hackamid Emirate. And they've just been quite happily sat there ruling it. I mean, I always thought that somebody should go and get that. Maybe Norway or Sweden when they existed, or Finland or somebody. One of these sort of Scandinavian countries I thought might have wanted to go and get Iceland, because I would have expected it to be one of theirs. Hang on, where does it actually sort of fit in terms of empire? Yeah, it's Scandinavian. So yeah, it should be, de jure, part of the Empire of Scandinavia, should such a thing exist. There's the Empire of Cupboard, looking glorious, everybody. But yeah, it's not. It's just held by the Hackamid Emirate, and they've had it for ages. However, we can go to war. We can, weirdly enough, declare a holy war for the kingdom. Now, we can't actually do that because we don't have a level of devotion. It's less than paragon of virtue. So, I mean, how long are we near? Oh yeah, we're nowhere near getting up to the next one. We're a long way off getting toward a paragon of virtue. So we can't do that, but we could go and have ourselves a holy war for the Duchy of whatever that is, the Duchy of the Hackamid Emirate. So that's just all of it. it's just one duchy. We can create a holy war. I wasn't aware we could do this. Can we do this because we're an empire? Is this a new empire thing that we can do? Because this seems somewhat unexpected, and it only costs us 160 piety. That is all it takes, and then we can get ourselves this wonderful bit of land over here, and then we can work on it and develop it and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I think that's probably quite a good idea. I mean, their military strength is 2,000 people. It does say there that Mualadi, possibly pronounced that wrong, rulers might join the war. I think we're probably going to be okay. I think we'll muddle through. I mean, do we want to go and do that? I mean, it would get us some more land up in the corner there. That's quite nice. Oh, look at that. That looks very nice there. The allies we can call in. Is that it? Yes, there you go. Our potential ally. That's quite nice to see. Yeah. Should we go and have ourselves a holy war? I feel like this is very unexpected. Yes. Okay. Right, we've declared a holy war. Ooh, and the music's all very exciting and blood and thunder and such like. Okay, right. Okay, we are going on a holy war. Let's get our troops up here. What was their strength? What was their strength? 2017. Again, I feel a little bit mean. I feel a bit like I'm, taking candy from a baby kind of thing, because she's only 17. She's 17. This is very unfair. Right, okay. So raise some armies. We'll leave that to just tick over to about there. I mean, that's what? 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, maybe about 6,000 troops. Okay, look, we'll do one more tick over. There we go. We're still making money, and I think we've got plenty of troops to go over there. I mean, we could. What's that? That's just 951 levies. Get away with you. Away with you guys. You guys are expensive. There you go. You were costing us 3 gold a month, and your levies, you're just kind of rubbish. So, yeah, okay. Ooh, are we leading that one? Okay, unexpected. Right, so everybody gather just here. Everybody sort of pile in over that way. And then we'll merge everybody into one lovely army, because that makes perfect sense. Right, you're all in, and oh my goodness me. Right, okay, right, writing letters to the stork is working very well. So our wife is pregnant again. Also, yeah, she was ill at one point, wasn't she? Yeah, she's not now. However, she is a drunkard, which is not brilliant, but okay. Right, so merge those armies. That's 7,500. 7,500. I mean, do we go for a fight with them? Or do we just go straight in and claim? Let's just go and claim that. Go straight in, claim that. I mean, yes, it's going to cost us a bit of money. 75 gold to get out onto the water there. And here we go. Notable guest has arrived with a claim on the Duchy of Normandy. Now, we do own a bit of Normandy. We own... This is part of... what's that part of? Scotland, is it? I think it might be part of Scotland or whatever. But, yeah, so it should be part of the Empire of Francia, Kingdom of France, and then, yeah, the Duchy of Normandy. But we own that there. And there we go. Caroline has come of age. Oh, she's a mastermind philosopher. The rest of her stats are not particularly brilliant, but there you go. They grow up fast. Oh, I feel a bit sorry for you, Caroline. I do feel a bit for you. Because you're being outclassed. You're being outclassed by a 2-year-old. Let's be completely honest. Okay, never mind. I'm sure she's lovely. She's very wonderful. But yeah, there we go. So we've got a claim, if we want it, on the Duchy of Normandy, which is interesting. Okay, how are we doing back up here? Oh, we're there already. Hello. Sieging this. Just a couple of months. Have they actually got an army? Yes, they have. They have. Ah, here we go. Here we go. What is going on with Teapot? So, there we go. My son Heir Teapot sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanour, and people often forgive him when he does get caught. I wonder just how much he gets away with. I will keep an eye on this one. Right, so he has become charming. So diplomacy up 1 and intrigue up 1. Okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on. He's got a diplomacy base of 1 and an intrigue base of 1. However, he also does have a learning base of 1. In fact, it's everything base 1, apart from his martial. I don't know what path to send him down. I mean, yeah, would him sort of hint that we should go down diplomacy or intrigue? I mean, I wasn't sort of pinning you as an intriguey kind of character. But okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, he gets 1 from charming, and he gets 1. Ah, yeah, he gets a point of diplomacy because of his comely trait there. We do need to set 1 at some point soon. We do need to pick an education focus. I mean, ideally, I'd love him to go down learning. I'd love him to go down learning, because that means he's all sort of smart. That means that because you get high learning, you get high piety. And if we want to set up our own faith, that's going to be very handy indeed. The only thing is he going to struggle? Is he going to struggle with this? Because it doesn't say they do well with this, whereas, yeah, diplomacy, it says they often do well with diplomacy, or that they often do well with intrigue. I don't know. And there is a perk that means that we can create our own religion a bit cheaper if we go down learning. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? We're not going to set it. That's probably a terrible, terrible mistake. I mean, I'm thinking maybe we could go down intrigue. Maybe Teapot could be our intriguey sort of sneaky character. Okay, do you know what? We'll leave it for now. How is the siege going? We'll come back to that maybe when he's got, maybe when more of his stats are kind of fleshed out a little bit. However, we can do this, and we shall have faithful clergy opinion up by, was that 10? Yeah, up by 10. Which is okay. That's quite nice to have. It's sort of useful. Oh, and that siege is done because we have captured a great number of people, I think. So, yeah, there we go. We've captured a load of people, which means, 50% of the war score came from capturing their heir. So, okay, we will enforce that demand then. That was a very easy fight. That was very straightforward. And is that now just ours? Right, disband the troops. Is that now part of cupboard? It is. It's part of cupboard. We've got the, sort of northwestern corner of the map kind of sorted. The very, very northwestern corner of the map. Okay, right. Well, now we've got this sorted. So, are they ours? I think they might be ours. Oh, that's quite nice, because we've had 4 holdings for absolutely ages. Okay, it might be quite nice to keep these. Okay, however, their culture is Norse, their faith is Mualadism, which is not right for us. Okay, let's do some upgrading of things. A small harbour. We can upgrade that. That's more money and more development. For 225. Okay, we'll go for that. And this place over here. Astfjord. That place there. Have you guys got a harbour? Have you got a harbour? Harbours are really good. Why have you got hill forts? No, that's nonsense. Get a harbour. Can we have a harbour? A trade port? Yeah, 150. Get yourself a trade port, please. Do you know what, actually? We haven't sort of invested in our lands over here for a while, have we? Let's build something nice. What can we build? Let's upgrade. Okay, over here. What can we get? How much is this going to be? 427 money. It's quite costly. So what do we build? We're going to build a Zwinger. When an enemy army manages to break through the outer walls, they will unwittingly be funneled into the Zwinger, also known as the Killing Fields. Devilishly clever. I mean, it sounds horrendous, but it gives us an extra point of fort level. It gives us some money. Our defenders get an advantage. So if we're fighting in Northamptonshire, that means, well, in Northampton itself, that means that, yeah, we get an advantage if we're defending, which we would be, so that's quite good. Sure, yeah, okay, we'll go for that. We'll upgrade that. That sounds exciting. And where else? Yeah, Nottingham. Can we do anything that means you're generating a little bit more money? I mean, you're generating quite a lot of levies. Warwick, not generating levies, but generating huge piles of money, which is nice. Yeah, Nottingham, what can you do? How about this? Can we upgrade this? Up to 1.3 per month in forestry. We get some honey. Oh, that's nice. We can put honey in our tea. Okay, yeah, yes, have that. 350 monies. It's absolutely fine. And we might need to send our marshal over to Vestraland, so over to the west of Iceland, because, yeah, they're a little bit kind of angry over there. The control is not great. There is a possible chance they might get all quite grumpy. So, yeah, we shall send the marshal over there to deal with that, please. And also, as steward, could you please notify us a little bit louder and a little bit clearer when you finish doing your promote culture task? Because I really want to get rid of all of these other cultures and just make sure that Anglo-Saxon is everywhere. But no, we keep sort of sending you out and you do a little bit and then you sort of creep back in and don't tell us that you've finished properly. So, okay, where can we go next? I mean, I still think that these two should be done. They're both English. But they're next to the capital. That's not good, is it? So yeah, go and promote Anglo-Saxon culture to the people of Buckinghamshire and the people of Bedford, please. And Verkaslava has had a daughter. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, so currently Bjorn Flad. No, good Catholic name. Come on, one beginning with C. We've already got Christinas and Catherines. Are there any other names that begin with C? Oh, I quite like Clementia. I can't remember if we've had that before. Hang on. It was something, Clement. It was something like that, wasn't it? That sounds quite nice. Yeah, we'll have that, please. There you go. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Let's have a quick look. And you also got genius, which is wonderful stuff. Okay, welcome to the world, Genius Clementia. Okay, our culture has discovered land grants. Okay. Is that something that we're excited by? I can't quite recall. Hang on. They're in here, aren't they? What does that do? Fabricate claim on county council task speed is up by 50%, and cast a spell prestige costs come down a little bit. I mean, okay, fabricating a claim on the county speed up is quite good. Prestige cost, not so bothered about that right now, but okay, yeah, that's sort of okay. And we have an alliance with this young lad because he's now a ruler. Has he become a king as well? Hang on, he is now King Conrad at the age of 8. What on earth has happened here? He wasn't due to... What's happened to you? You've died of consumption. Oh, okay, so his dad, so the former king, died and now he has taken over. And he's 8. Okay, this is brilliant though, because yes, in another, 8 years' time, that means that Catherine will actually become a queen, which means that's good for the dynasty, but yeah, also a little bit more renowned for us. I mean, yeah, this is working quite well. It happened quite well in Poland. That sort of fell quite nicely. It looks like it's worked over there as well. Okay, who have we got that's got claims? Oh, we've got prisoners. Oh, hang on. Wait there, claimant people. You. Okay, who are you? You've got a claim on the Duchy of Iceland. Can we get money from you? No, we can't. Can we make you renounce your claims? Do you also want to convert? Yeah, why not? Can we get a hook on you as well? Oh, crikey. Okay, right, there we go. Bingo. And you. You don't have any claims. It's not worth recruiting you. Can we get money for you? Okay, right. So the full ransom would be 10, but he can't afford 10. So he's going to give us 5 gold. Do you know what? Why not? We'll have it. Absolutely. We'll take your paltry 5 gold. There we go. That's now sorted. Is he going to leave? And there you go. We get all of 5 gold. Right. Okay. Who's back here then? So who have we got? We've got this chappie here who has claims on Normandy. That could be quite good. Because we own bits of it anyway. We own bits of Normandy as it is. So, I mean, it would make sense to get a claim on the rest of it, and then we could just go in and take it. Can we not take it now anyway? Can we not take it as part of a sort of a de jure sort of fight type thing? No, we can't. We obviously don't... No, hang on a minute. No, of course we can't. Yeah, we want to go to there, and we want to go to the Duchy of Normandy. So that's currently held by that chap. Yeah, we can't usurp it. We need a couple more counties to usurp it. But of course, if we have a claim, then we can just go in and kind of take it. Okay, you, Prince Caspar of what? Of the Holy Roman Empire? Okay, this is intriguing. Right, so we can get you, and you've got a claim on the Holy Roman Empire. Have you? Hang on, if we bring you into our court, hang on, how much does that cost? Because, I mean, that's quite a big thing. 430 monies to bring him in. But that does give us a claim on the Holy Roman Empire, which is this here. I mean, it's quite big, is the Holy Roman Empire. It's quite big. Okay, hang on. Holy Roman Empire. Right, you. What troops have you got? 33. We've got more troops. We have more troops than the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, so we've got ally strength and their strength. They don't have much in the way of allies, do they? No, they're allied to that person, Count Bedrich of Berchtesgaden. Okay, that's very interesting. I mean, it kind of renders his claim a bit pointless. It renders that guy's claim pointless. If we can get the entirety of the Holy Roman Empire, you can't just go and take it, can we? We could call our allies in and just go and have a fight for the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, this is intriguing. And then what have you got? You've got the Duchy of Slavonia, which is really far away over here, is that in the Byzantine Empire? Yeah, not interested. Don't really care about that. Okay, right. Sorry, bye-bye. Not bothered with you. You, my good sir, you are very, very interesting indeed. Okay, however, he is 70. His health is poor. He is ailing. So he's not doing well. I mean, okay, he's got whole of body and he's healthy and he's got iron constitution and he's got herbalist. So he's clinging on. The only thing is, if he dies whilst we're having the fight, then yes, it's all going to be for nothing. Okay, hang on. Do you know what? Are we going to do this? Can we take them on? Right, hang on. Right, you. Have we got a reason? We could go to war with you anyway. For some other kind of spurious claims of little counties and things all over the place. Okay, so you've got one ally. We've got 4. We could call upon Poland, Provence, and Frisia to come and help us. I mean, that is what? 7.5. Add 3, that's about 11, 12, 13, 14, another 15,000 troops that we could call upon to help us. If we were to go and do this, is it worth it? I mean, we're an empire. We would become just the empire. We would be the Emperor of Cupboard and the Holy Roman Emperor. We just kind of have that title. Can we do this? Surely we can't do this. Hang on a minute. Right, recruit you to court. It's 430 money. If it goes horribly wrong, if we can't go and push that claim or whatever, then it's a lot of money gone. But I think we have to take that chance. Let's go and recruit you to court. Okay. So now, Holy Roman Empire. Hello. Can we go for... What? Oh, we can't quite afford it in terms of prestige, weirdly enough. We can't quite do that. But yeah, look at that. 34,000. That's with their allies, I think. So yeah, we might be alright. We might possibly muddle through. It might be worth saving up a bit of money. We might need to save a tiny bit of money first. That would be quite welcome. So get some money, get some prestige, because we're a little way off in terms of prestige. So get both of those in, and then maybe push those guys' claims. If he's still alive, because he might die. He's old. He's old and poorly. No, that's the wrong button. But yeah, I mean, okay, I wonder if he came as part of that thing that we took, the Dynasty Legacy thing that says better guess appear, because he's a very good guess. He's a really good guess. Get him an incredibly comfortable chair and a cup of tea immediately. Oh, apparently the Duchy of Iceland doesn't exist. I mean, I thought we went and took it. As part of the war that we just had with them. But, okay, no, apparently it doesn't exist. I mean, 200 money to get us 300 prestige, which might actually be quite nice. And, then we get that duchy title. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I think... Have we only got 2 duchies? We've got ourselves... Yeah, we've got various kingdom titles. We do need to start dishing them out to other people. At some point, we'll do that. I mean, I think Swegn is quite enjoying being the king of all these places. We've got the petty kingdom of Cupboard, the Duchy of Cupboard, and the Duchy of Iceland. Yes, we still only have 2 duchies, so it's not going to make our people sort of all grumpy and sad that we're holding too many duchies. Okay, I mean, there we go. I mean, I don't really think that makes much difference to anything that's happened at all, but there we go, splendid. Right, so we've got ourselves another duchy, marvellous. Okay, we have started staring up at the stars again. I think he's done this before. Hasn't Swegn done this before, or am I thinking of another sort of previous member of the Cupboard dynasty? I cannot remember, but yes, we can either find our answers in the heavens, so we kind of ignore our clergyman here and say, no, be quiet you, I want to go look at the skies. So we get stewardship and learning and a bit of prestige. Or we could say, you're right, I'll focus on earthly matters. We still get a bit of learning lifestyle. We get some piety, which is quite useful. And we get earthly focus. So another bit of piety, 5% of piety coming in for 10 years. Now that is interesting because I'm wondering if we need to start thinking about getting our religion sorted sooner rather than later. If we want to go and create ourselves a wonderful new religion, maybe Swegn here is the man to do it, but he is 60. He's not going to be around forever and ever and ever. And I imagine we're going to need a heck of a lot of piety to create a new decent religion with all new sort of proper decent sort of tenets and beliefs and what have you. So maybe he's not the person to do this. Maybe he's not the person. Maybe we will have to wait for Teapot to actually get on that. Have we got any more clues about how Teapot's doing? Base of 2, base of 1 for diplomacy, base of 2 for learning, base of 1 for intrigue. Now, the other thing is I don't want to send him down a path of learning if he's going to be better at something else. But yes, he's got learning as his base 2 sort of stat there. I mean, do we make him go into learning tree? We're going to have to do something. He's 4 years old. We need to sort something out. Joe, we'll do that in a moment. We'll kind of put that off because I don't know what to do with it. What do we do here? Do we just go for stewardship and learning, or do we go for a kind of more sort of a more holy approach? Joe, what? We'll go for this. I don't think Swegn would kind of be up for that. I just don't see that as being a Swegn sort of thing. So yeah, 50 learning lifestyle, and we get stewardship and learning, which means Swegn is going to become even cleverer. Okay, maybe not. He's still on 38. He's gone back to as clever as he once was. Well done, Swegn. Okay, our allies over here in Provence have said, can you please come and help us out with some peasants? I mean, I suppose I can. Hang on a minute. Where are you guys? You guys are down here. Okay. I mean, have you not got your own forces to go and fight against these guys? There's 3,200 of you and 2,700 of them. Can you not just go and attack them? Must we go in and help? Really? You want us to go and deal with about 3,000 people? Okay, fine. We're your allies. Yes, we'll help you out. Where's the raising thingamajig? Go and grab the rally point. Okay. This seems a little bit kind of unnecessary. But okay, right. Raise a local army. And okay, just keep going a little bit. And there we go. I think that will probably... one more little sort of notch on there sort of thing. Any more people coming in? It's taking a long time to top these numbers up. And there we go. I think that will do the job. That will do the job. Right, everybody stop gathering. Okay, everyone's in the same place. Right, merge everybody together. That is about 5,000 people. Hopefully, that's enough to beat their 2,500 people because, yeah, we've got proper troops in this. We've got archers and we've got light cavalry and we've got spearmen and stuff, whereas they're just, angry peasants. So I imagine we're going to muddle through with that. And Everard de Corny. Right, he's the French guy. Okay, and he's the heir to the Kingdom of France. And that is let's go and check. Yep, it's a matrilineal marriage. So when he becomes the King of France, any children born will be in House Cupboard. And then those children in House Cupboard will get the kingdom title eventually. Okay, wonderful. I do like it when a plan comes together. Really, that just happened, did it? So we raised all our troops over here. We went to the trouble of getting all our troops in over here. I mean, they're quite a long way from home. I imagine a lot of them would have come from over here. So they've all rallied over here and they've trudged their way across what is presumably the beautiful South French kind of coastline down here. So I don't imagine it's too much of a chore. But yeah, just as they're coming in, just as they've announced they're going to walk in to attack the peasants, these guys have come in. So the people who had the problem with the peasants have come in and dealt with it themselves. Well, thanks a bunch. I'm glad we wasted our time over here. Okay, so be it. Disband the troops. Cheerio. Oh, that's quite interesting. I never realised that Brittany over here could be made into an actual proper kingdom. As far as I've been aware, it's always been a petty kingdom, and I kind of assumed that it was supposed to be part of France. But no, you can create the Kingdom of Brittany. How many places is that? How many counties are we looking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 counties. We could do that, couldn't we? We could go and get these places. Hang on. Can we go and grab... I mean, we can buy claims now. We can buy claims. That guy's got 3. That guy owns 3 counties already. I wonder what we'd need. Hang on a second. If we wanted to usurp, say, the Duchy of Brittany, or even create it, because, yeah, it doesn't exist. Okay, so we need 4 of them. We need 4 counties of the 6 required. So could we... Okay, this is intriguing, isn't it? Could we go to here? And could we then say, go to here, buy a claim on the county of that... Is that? That's there. Hang on. No. We want to do the county of Leon. Right, so... Okay, how much is that going to be? 250. Oh, that's somewhat annoying. We can only get 3 of these done, and we kind of need 4. That's somewhat annoying, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking if we did this and we had ourselves a war, and then we created this, and then we created a kingdom, that's got to be good for prestige. That's got to get our prestige up a little bit. I'm not so bothered about the piety side of things right now. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's spend 250 of our piety on getting a claim on Leon over there. Okay, and then we'll go over here and... I mean, it's the same guy, isn't it? It's the same chap. He's really going to hate us. He's really going to hate us. In fact, do you know what? If we are able to usurp or even create that duchy, we might just be able to vassalise the other ones without actually going to war. This could be quite good. He's not going to vassalise now, is he? No, absolutely not. Minus 146. The idea is terrible to him. Okay, buy a claim there. So 250 again on that one at the top. Okay, and then... another one here. Buy a claim on... we've already got that one, I think. Yeah, the county of Nantes down there. Nantes, that one. Okay, so now I've got 165 piety remaining, but we do need another county. we need another county. We've got no reason to declare war on any of these other people, which is somewhat unfortunate. Okay, could we... Hang on. Right, we can go on a pilgrimage. We could go on a relatively short pilgrimage just to get our piety up a little bit, because I don't think Sweyn's going to be the one to create our religion. I think he's kind of put that idea to bed. So we'll go on a pilgrimage. Oh, they are expensive, though. We want to keep our money for the war with the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, do you know what? We don't need loads. We don't need loads of piety. Let's prepare for a pilgrimage. So we can either go to Jerusalem, Vaticano, or Cologne. A long pilgrimage. Or perhaps somewhere else. Santiago, and we can go to Canterbury. I mean, Canterbury is just down the road from where, just over there. I mean, or Santiago, long Canterbury. Would that get us enough? Just, not really a pilgrimage. Just go on a walk down the road. Or is it worth doing that one for a long pilgrimage? Hang on. Santiago, 600 monies. Cologne is also 600 monies. I mean, Cologne's probably a little bit nearer, I would imagine. We'll probably get a nice pile of piety that we could use to then go and get other claims. Do you know what? Let's go to Cologne, because that's... But then it's very expensive. It's really expensive. We need the money for the war. Do you know what? No, let's go to the churches in Canterbury. Let's go on a pilgrimage down the road. Yep, okay, right. I mean, yeah, I would travel safely under the protection of God. I mean, you're not going to be travelling very long, let's be honest. I mean, are you there yet? You probably should be there about now. Maybe if you walk a little bit quicker, you can arrive. Right, we've got a new perk. Okay. So, religious relations efficiency up 20%. Church and state, that leads to realm priest opinion and radiant. Level of devotion impact. Or zealous proselytizer. So, convert faith in county progress speed up a bit. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's have that. I don't really know if we need any of those particularly anymore, but that'll do. Pilgrimage. The end is nigh. Okay, so there is a crazy person standing on a fish cart saying, the day of judgment is nigh, repent, repent, and all that kind of stuff. Everyone's a bit scared. And then we can just say, Didai autem illa et horror nimoscit, which gives us 250 piety and 75 prestige. That's perfect. I mean, that's exactly what we wanted from this whole jaunt out of here. So, right, who likes us the least? Right, it's either Count Alan or Count Carl. Or Count Brienne likes us quite a bit, so he's more likely to vassalize if we actually take somewhere else. Let's just go there. Let's just go to you. We'll buy a claim on that county there. Yes, please. And there we go. Right, so now we've got claims in, which is wonderful. I mean, can we go to war with you? Yeah, our claims. I mean, it's got 7,000 troops. That's not to be sniffed at, but I rather think we can muddle through with this. So let's have ourselves... It's going to cost 150 prestige. I think we can get more from the fighting afterwards. So, okay, declare that war. Okay, so he's now going to be cross with us. And then Count Alan. Hello, Count Alan. Can we declare war on you? Have you got any allies? Another 3,000 people. Yeah, okay. Let's declare war on him as well for another 100 prestige. And we'll kind of just get all this sort of stuff wrapped up nice and quick. Right, where's our rally point gone? Oh, it's down here, isn't it, somewhere? Okay, I think we've raised a sufficient amount of troops. So there we go. We've got plenty of people sort of lurking around the place. All of you come into here. All of you merge armies. Okay, let's go over to here first. Let's get this one done first, because then that's one war kind of out the way. Hooray, we've arrived down the road at Canterbury. We got 250 piety from it, because we literally walked down the road. We walked the holy path. Yep, absolutely. I'm sure you did. A really short path. Right, they've got... Yeah, there's 8,000 of their people, but this is going to be fine. So we're going to have a fight with them first. We are struggling with that a bit there. Yeah, it's good to be home. Okay, right, we're back from a thing. I mean, our sort of score there was terrible, but we've won anyway by virtue of just numbers. Okay, 6 months. What's that? Fort level 13? Wow. Okay, I'm very impressed. I'm very, very impressed. Oh, one of our councillors has died. A leper. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I think he was quite good as well as a steward. Okay, Duchess Philippa. Right. I'm going to put Duchess Philippa in. Now, of course, I think we can see from there, Duchess Philippa, yes, she's still an Adamite. And, yeah, that means she's not wearing any clothes. Now, I missed a little bit last time out. I missed the usage of the decency mugs. Because, yeah, Duchess Philippa appeared in the corner down here, and I did not spot it. So, I will assign her to that. I'll assign her to that position. And then maybe, once she's in that position, we can then go and ask her to convert back to a religion that means that, you know, she has to put some clothes on. Oh my goodness me. And now it turns out that my cousin, Duke Sigurd, who's also my Chancellor, has been writing letters to the Stork with people that he should not have been. So now we need to throw him in prison. Marvellous. Oh no, we don't throw him in prison. We throw Sophie into prison. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not quite so bad. And there we go. Duchess Philippa has decided to put on a lovely top. Well done, Duchess Philippa. You know it's the right choice. Okay, our bishop guy is very, very cross because somebody has got a book that he wants, but they're refusing to sell it to him. If you could make him see the error of his way, I would be in your debt. Okay, so what is that? We lose 300 money. 300 monies. Oh my goodness me. And we get 25 learning and lifestyle and we get a weak hook on him. I'm not that bothered. Not that bothered. It sounds interesting. We spend the money, we get our learning increased by 1, but he loses some opinion of us. Now that is intriguing. A permanent learning increase by nicking this book from under his nose. And what does he lose? 15 opinion. I mean, he's got plus 60 anyway. Or this sounds like a you problem. I know we're trying to save money, but that sounds quite good, doesn't it? We get a permanent increase to our learning. Yeah, do you know what? Thanks for telling us about the book. We like books because we're brainy like that. So we'd like to have a read of it. Thanks. Right, let's get this siege done. Oh my goodness me. That lady died in the dungeons. My goodness. Okay, right. It's fine. Let's just get this place sieged. Okay, right. That's that place sieged. And yeah, we shall enforce those demands. Thank you very much. That's now under our control, which is very nice. Okay, now we just need to go and grab the other 3. I mean, they have managed to get 9,000 troops up there sorted, but I think we'll be fine. I think we can muddle through. If we just come over here, have ourselves a bit of a fight with them, take a load of their troops out, that'll give us some war score, and then just go and capture some places. Somebody's arrived with a claim on the Kingdom of Bohemia. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. Can you please just hang around for a bit? Right, that's 28% war score right there. They're trudging off because they've been beaten. The Duchy of Normandy. Were you not already there? Oh no, hang on a minute. Hang on. Where's our guy? Where's our guy? Please tell me he's not dead. Oh no. Oh, I think our guy's dead. I think the guy who had the claim on the Holy Roman Empire is dead. I think we might have left it ever so slightly too long. Hang on. Oh no, our armies are raised. Our armies are raised. We can't check. Oh no. Okay, do you know what? Chances like that will come by again. We can go and grab other kingdoms. There are other kingdom claims coming in. Right, let's get this done. Let's siege this. Very tough kind of fort levels around this place. Wow. Okay, right. So we've told Duchess Philippa to go and wear clothes. And as soon as she starts doing that, she's actually died. Okay, I mean, maybe that's our fault. I don't know. So yeah, you're the next powerful vassal. You've only got a stewardship of 14. Whereas over here, the chappie who, I think he did used to be the King of Ireland, didn't he? He likes us quite a bit now. But he's got 17. He's only got 17. It's an increase of 3. And this guy doesn't like us. He does not like us. He's our knight, but he's not very fun. Do you know what? Yeah, you can come in. You can come in. Do some good stewarding, please. There are some people over here trying to siege down the place that we just took. I mean, I think we might have to go and kill them again a little bit. Right, let's get this siege done. Let's just get this done. 30-odd days. And down to 0. Right, okay, so that's now done. I think, hang on. What's it looking like in terms of the scores? Yeah, if we win this fight with them, I think that'll push the war score over 100, and we can just get this all wrapped up nice and quickly. So we'll claim all 3 bits. Okay, let's do this. Right, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to run away. I kind of get it. Let's see if we can catch them. Can we catch them? We're trying to frantically run after them. Yes, we can. I mean, yeah, we've still not got much in the way of advantage, but we've just got numbers. And there we go. All sorted. I think we captured somebody. Right, enforce those demands. Okay. So now we own a chunk of land over here, which is very nice. So, right. Disband all our troops to save a bit of money. And, right, hang on. Holy Roman Empire, declare war. It's just Duke Adalbert. Oh, we missed our chance. We missed our chance with the guy who could have given us the Holy Roman Empire. Ah, botherations. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. Maybe we're not in the best position to do that right then. I mean, we might have been okay. It would have been a tough fight. Chances like that will come back, though. Now we're getting good guests coming into our court and stuff. Maybe we can actually get somebody else who has a claim on the Holy Roman Empire. Maybe we can find some people. We can find some people and invite them to our court. Maybe that's what we could do. Do you know what? Let's go over here. Let's sort out our little plan over here. Let's see if this can actually work. So, the Duchy of Brittany. Yeah, we'll create that, please. So, okay. A little bit of money. We get some prestige. Very nice. Right, people aren't going to be happy that we've got that, because that's another duchy title. And we've got 3, and that makes them grumpy. But now, you over here, Count Brienne, would you like to, offer vassalage? You're accepting +6, and you, would you like to, you're not. -99. His realm is distant from yours. Is it? I'm not entirely sure it is. We're quite close by. Yeah, he's joined. Right, and now you are going to join. Okay, it's on a 0, and there we go. Boom. Lovely. Okay, right. This is quite exciting. And now we can go to here, and we can create ourselves an entirely new kingdom of Brittany. Okay, create that kingdom title. And now, to add to our collection of kingdoms, we are now the King of Brittany. Okay, that's very exciting. I mean, Francia might get a bit grumpy with that. It's part of the Empire of Francia, but I don't think the Empire of Francia exists right now, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Okay, well, there we go. We're now the king of another place. So we've got that up there, and we've got a bit of land down here as well. That's worked out quite nicely. Do you know what? This guy here, Count Brienne, he's actually quite good. He's a very good steward. Now, he doesn't like us very much at the moment because, we just came in and took his lands off him and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he seems pretty good. He seems pretty good. So could we say to him, would you like to be both the Duke and the King of Brittany? Would you like that particular job? You look after Brittany for us, my good sir. I mean, he's really good. He's really good. He's got, he's only got one daughter, however. He's got one daughter who's 12, she's okay except at stewardship, which is completely pathetic. Right, hang on. What about some other people? What about the guy over here? What about you? Count Carl. No, not Count Carl, because he's a bit rubbish. Right, and we own all that land there, and that land over there. Okay, wonderful. Right, it's going to have to be one of you two that got sort of vassalised then, unless we give it to somebody else. What about somebody else? Would anybody else like to be the King of Brittany? Okay, no, this might be a good call. Count Brienne, he was the guy we were just looking at. Yeah, now I hadn't noticed. He is of the dynasty of Cupboard. He's of our dynasty, so we could get him in tier, make sure the Cupboard dynasty continues to rule this kingdom over here. The only thing is, yes, his one daughter might be a possible risk, but do you know what? I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. Right, would you like to become a king? I'm sure you would. Right, what would you like? Would you like the Duchy of... Yeah, I don't really want many of these. I don't really want to look after these. Would you like the Earldom of Leon and the Earldom of Nantes and the Earldom of Penthrievra and the Earldom of Rens or Rons and the Duchy of Brittany and the kingdom title as well? Would you basically like this massive, great big pile of land over here? Because at the moment you don't like me very much, but I suspect very soon you're going to be very fond of me indeed. Okay, grant you those titles. There you go. And now he is our vassal because, of course, we're an emperor. So we preside, we're a higher level than kings. So we've given him that. He's a king, he still reports into us because he is part of the Empire of Cupboard. And there it is. There is the Kingdom of Brittany, sitting down here very happily, generating us lots of levies and money and all sorts of other bits and bobs. Okay, that's worked very, very well indeed. Okay, I'm really happy with that. And we've got piles of prisoners, so let's go through these. Do you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll finish up for now because I think things have gone quite well indeed. We've grabbed ourselves a nice big bit of land up here and we've got ourselves a new kingdom set up down here as well. And our troop numbers have gone up. I mean, I know that they're kind of rubbishy troop numbers. I know that they're just levies and levies are not brilliant and are expensive to raise. But I mean, it helps. It helps having a great big pile of people to chuck into a battle. So that is quite useful. And that must be coming from the Kingdom of Brittany. That must be coming from there. So that's quite nice. So we've got ourselves a nice big extra chunk of troops. So I think, yeah, we'll finish up for now. We'll come back next time. Maybe we'll see if we can seek out anybody else who might have a claim on the Holy Roman Empire and then try and bring them in. Because I actually think that might work. I think that might work. Although, hang on. No. Of course, if we went and made somebody else a Holy Roman Emperor, then they're an emperor and we're an emperor, so we're not going to look after them. We're not going to rule over them. I don't want to do any of that. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm glad I just realised that because that would have been an absolutely terrible mistake, wouldn't it? We'd have got to have this massive war and put somebody else on the throne of the Holy Roman Empire, and then we wouldn't have been in control of them. No. Okay. Do you know what? It's fine. Right, there you go. The penny has just that moment dropped. Okay, it wasn't so bad after all. That was not so tragic. Okay, phew. Right, we've kind of dodged a Holy Roman bullet right there. But we do have other people with various duchy claims going on. And in fact, yes, you you have a kingdom claim. That is the Kingdom of Bohemia. I don't even know where that is, but yes, we can have a look at that. Where is that? It's over there. It's in Holy Roman territory, so we could go and have a war for that and maybe take that off the Holy Roman Empire. We could start chipping away at them now, I think. That might be what we could do. And yeah, this guy here, he's got the claim on Normandy. That's more Holy Roman lands. So maybe that's what we could start doing. Maybe that could be our plan for next time out. A little bit of expansion. Swegn continues to put his big brain to work and figure out what the best places are to go and grab lands from and all that kind of stuff. And we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. And we shall most definitely sort out. He's gone to diplomacy. Okay, I was going to say we'll sort that out, but he seems to have gone to diplomacy. He's got a base of 2 in diplomacy, a base of 2 in learning. I don't really want him. Diplomacy is not overly exciting. Diplomacy is not that exciting. I suppose you can befriend people, though. You can befriend people, invite them to your court, and then get their claims and stuff. Do you know what? We'll go for it. We'll have another diplomat. Again, not a sneaky person and not a fighty person. Will we ever get one of those? I do not know. But yes, we'll see what happens next time with Teapot. We've got to keep him safe. But yeah, we'll finish up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Everyone loves barbecued rat. My compliments to the chef. I don't think he did much. He literally stuck a stick up the rat's bottom and put it on a fire. Shrieking weird ladies in the water. Probably not a good thing. The heroes offer a decisive solution to all the woman's riddles by shoving her off the bridge. Yay! Yay for the chiseled stick.